Hello, I'm Siyona Bose, and welcome to my channel, Learning Builds Life. And today we're going to learn how to find quick factors of quadratic polynomials when the middle or linear term coefficient is 3. But before I begin, I want to tell something. The thing is that please watch this video till the end because this may be very useful for whoever is watching, especially for skilled students. So now we may begin. And I have a special trick, but that's different from the ones we learned in the previous 2 episodes. Let us begin. So our first polynomial is x squared plus 3x minus 460. This first step remains the same. We need to locate 460 between 2 consecutive perfect square numbers. So let us find out what they are. So the consecutive perfect square numbers are 441 less than 460 less than 22 squared, 484. Now the trick today is that we need to subtract 1 from 21 to get 20, and we need to add 1 to the bigger number, 22, to get 23. So this is the pair we need, and there's a positive sign for the coefficient, the middle or linear term, and there's a negative sign for a constant in all the polynomials we're doing here. So we need to solve this, and factorize it. Never say solve, say factorize. And we have positive sign, which tells us that bigger numbers have the positive sign, the smaller should have the negative. So we factorize and we get x plus 23, the whole, into x minus 20, the whole. Our next polynomial is x squared minus 3x minus 504. We need to locate 504 between 2 consecutive perfect square numbers. They are 22 squared, 484, less than 504, less than 23 squared. That's not cubed. That's squared. I made a mistake. 529. And again, we need to subtract 1 from the smaller number to get 21 and add 1 to the bigger number to get 24. And our pair is 21 and 24. 21 and 24. And we have a negative sign for the middle term, which tells us that the smaller numbers have the positive sign and the bigger numbers should have the negative. So we factorize and we get x plus 21 the whole into x minus 24 the whole. We move on to our third polynomial, x squared plus 3x minus 550. We locate 550 between 2 consecutive perfect square numbers. Those 2 consecutive perfect square numbers are 23 squared, 529, less than 550. Sorry, it's a bit congested, but it's 550, less than 24 squared, 576. So clearly, 550 is located between 529 and 576, which are 2 consecutive perfect square numbers. And the trick is we need to subtract 1 from 23 to get 22, and add 1 to 24 to get 25. Our pair is 22 and 25. And we have a positive sign for the middle term, which tells us the bigger number should have the positive sign and the smaller should have the negative. So we factorize and we get x plus 25, the whole, into x minus 22 the whole. Okay, let us move on to our next polynomial. Our next polynomial is x squared minus 3x minus 754. We need to locate 754 between 2 consecutive perfect square numbers. They are 26 squared, 676, less than 754. Oh, sorry. It's not supposed to be 26 squared. I'm very sorry. It's supposed to be 27 squared. it's supposed to be 27 squared, which is 729, which is less than 754, less than 28 squared, 784. I'm really sorry for the mistake, but the numbers are 27 and 28. Now we need to subtract 1 from the smaller number 27 to get 26. We need to add 1 to the bigger number to get 29. Our pair is 26 and 29, and we have a negative sign for the middle term, which tells us the smaller number should have the positive sign, and the bigger number should have the negative sign. Accordingly, factorize, and we get x plus 26 the whole into x minus 29 the whole. Our last polynomial is x squared plus 3x minus 810. Again, we need to locate 810 between two consecutive perfect square numbers. They are 28 squared, 784, less than 810, less than 29 squared, 841. We'll locate 810 between 784 and 841, which are two consecutive perfect square numbers, and subtract 21 from 28 to get 27, and add 1 to 29 to get 30. This is our pair. And accordingly factorize since there's a positive sign for this linear or middle term, we know that the bigger number should have the positive sign, the smaller should have the negative sign. So accordingly factorize, and we get x plus 30 the whole into x minus 27 the whole. Now I have a sum for you all. The sum is x squared plus 3x minus 9898. I'm giving a few moments for you to copy the sum. Hope you like this episode, and please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you, and I hope you watch this episode till the end. In the next blog, we will discuss on episode 4, which is quick factors for some special types of quadratic polynomials. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell button.